is Matthew Heines. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran of the 82nd Airborne. I took the oath, and I'm here to defend my state.
Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Heines, and I have got some wonderful news for you. The news is both good and bad. For a long time now, ever since March, I've been running for governor. And now, guess what? I've decided that I don't want to drive up and down the state all summer long campaigning in a campaign that I just don't have the resources and the funds to do at this point. So instead, I am running for Suzan Del Bene's seat in Washington State's 1st Congressional District. That means I'm running in Skagit, Snohomish, King, and Whatcom counties. So if you live in any of those counties, please pay attention to my campaign and please listen to what I have to say, because I want you to know you have a choice. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I believe there's a middle road. I believe we need to save our environment. I believe we need to stop overpopulating the state, and we cannot keep sitting in cars trying to get to work. We cannot let the government shut down our industry or our businesses for any reason whatsoever. There is no vaccine for this coronavirus. There never will be. It is like the common cold, and the figures were exaggerated. So based on those things, I want to kick out of Congress the person, one of the people that has lied to you, that has given you misrepresented facts, and that has used her position to perpetuate herself in a career where she has $12 million. I'm not kidding you. She has $12 million and you have nothing. And she is perpetuating a lockdown where you cannot go out and make a living. So yeah, we need to get rid of Suzan Del Bene real fast. She cannot possibly relate to what you and I are going through right now. She has no problem gridlocking the government because she's for population control, abortion, and quite frankly, what does she care? She doesn't need the money, and she lives in a gated community. How can you get to her? All right, so why am I running? The first thing I'm going to do when I get to Congress is I am going to vote for whoever has an idea that helps out the poor people. I don't think students should have to pay for college, especially the way college is required now. Now, there are wealthy kids, whatever, they should pay for college. I couldn't afford to pay for college. I had to spend 4 years in the Army. And if you have money making a decision as to whether you go to college or not, think of all the engineers, scientists, philosophers, and poets and teachers we are missing out on because of money. So we want to try to work our way around money being a factor in anybody's education. Now, the most important thing that we need to work on right now is making sure that the government cannot close down our businesses. There is nothing in the Constitution that ever gave them that power, and we're going to go to Washington and we're going to enforce what the Constitution says as far as your rights. Now, you need aid. You don't need arguments, you don't need tricks, you don't need theatrics. You need aid, and you need it right now. Send me to Congress. I will go, and whatever people need in Washington State at this time, I will make sure there is nothing deadlocked, and I will get you the aid. Now, I just want you to understand where I'm coming from. I have seen enough evidence to show that the coronavirus is basically a very bad flu. There is no cure for the common cold, therefore there will not be a vaccine for this coronavirus. This coronavirus was developed in the United States It was also developed in China. It was developed by a company that has funding from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Now, these are all facts. And the other facts that you have to believe or not is that anybody who's coming out and saying these facts, like real doctors, and saying that the coronavirus cannot be spread in the air and you should not be wearing a mask, these facts are being sequestered, they're being muzzled, they're being censored. In fact, for me saying any of this stuff, I had one of my YouTube channels completely demonetized. We know that doctors who are telling the truth about its contagion level, officials lying on death forms, and the sticky fingers of Bill Gates and his minions in the House of Representatives, like my opponent, are using the coronavirus to undermine the United States Constitution, perpetuate a 9/11 style narrative to scare the people of the United States and the world into giving up their freedom and their lives. They're trying to implement Chinese totalitarianism in the United States using big tech firms like Microsoft, Facebook, YouTube, and Google against voters, Christianity, and Chinese communist policies. They are using the coronavirus to use big tech firms like Amazon, Microsoft, and Facebook to spy on Americans and jail them for any reason under the guise of a coronavirus infection. They're using the coronavirus to exterminate and subdue African populations in the United States and around the world. They are using the coronavirus to attack Christians and all people of faith. They are using the coronavirus to exterminate the non-essential population of the United States. They're using the coronavirus to promote racism. They're using the coronavirus to promote debt. They're using the coronavirus to eliminate the competition for multinational corporations. They're using it to continue a never-ending impeachment narrative against an elected president, Mr. Donald Trump. Now, we know what the problem is, so what are we going to do about it? Well, I'll tell you the first thing you got to do about it. On August 3rd and November 4th, and I hope I have those dates right, you have got to vote Suzan Del Bene out of office. And if you want the best candidate, you better vote for me. You better vote me in. Because you don't have any choice. Where are you going to be a year from now? Where's your family going to be? Every day, millions of people in America are getting kicked out of their apartments or houses, and they're moving into tents. You're going to be in a tent too in like a year. Is that what you want? Or do you want to send somebody to the House of Representatives that's going to represent you and your family and your future? Or at least die trying. I'm no millionaire. I'm a real man. I'm a veteran. I'm a businessman. I'm an author. And I spent my whole life serving this country. So if you want somebody like that, or if you want some selfish millionaire who dances around during the president's speech in a white jacket with a bunch of other nutcases, then you vote for them and you enjoy your early death. Or enjoy a great life. It's your choice. The future isn't written. You just have to start writing it by filling out the ballot the right way. I'm Matthew Heines, and thanks for your time. Congressman Suzan Del Bene has been in office since 2012, using her substantial financial resources thanks to Microsoft and her $84 million fortune. She has been able to continually maintain an office where people still have little idea what she's done. Well, she's learned to dance around, and she's learned to do all the political maneuvers you have to do to keep getting reelected. Well, Suzan Del Bene, it's time for you to go.
My name is Matthew Heines. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran of the 82nd Airborne. I took the oath, and I'm here to defend my state